Singapore's economic growth is expected to be between 4 and 6% this year. That's a lot slower than last year's record expansion, but it remains above the country's trend growth of 3 to 5%. This means Singapore's output gap is positive, with the economy growing above capacity. So for this year, the budget is purposefully positioned to avoid stoking the flames of overheating and inflation.
I would say that this is a very cautious budget in the sense that, there are no bold and drastic measures that have been introduced by the minister. And the focus is very much on improving productivities over the next 10 years.
The government is aiming to distribute $8.7 billion in special transfers this year, up 21.6% from last year. Such transfers include growth dividends, GST credits and CPF top-ups. But because these measures are largely targeted, especially to lower income groups, there is unlikely to be an inflationary impact.
The measures put in place are one of two things. One is either looking at easing the price burden on the common man on the ground, especially the lower income group. On the other hand, is looking at boosting longer-term productivity, and these boosts of productivity, this will actually give rise to higher wage growth, which means that tackling inflation over the longer term is addressed.
Economists also say a contractionary fiscal stance was necessary to complement the central bank's efforts to combat inflation by tightening monetary policy.